Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. If you don't know me, I am Lou, a travel photographer, and I teach photo editing for photographers like you. Today we are talking about fringing or chromatic aberration. This is some colors that usually can of the edges on your photo. Sometimes this is because of your lens, and sometimes there are other reasons. I'm going to show you two methods today on how to fix this problem. There is one that is super easy. It's almost a one-click solution. But if that doesn't work, I also have another solution for you that will be on the second part of the video. So if you only need the advanced technique, you can go directly to the second part of the video. So I'm showing you all that now. Okay, so I just opened this photo and I just did basic adjustments. So light adjustment, slightly color and color mixer. You can see this is before and this is after, so that's mostly raising the exposure and yeah, stuff like that. And now when I zoom in, as you can see, I have some colors here on the edges, and here it's kind of a mix of a chromatic aberration, and in any case this is some fringing happening. So those colors that are not initially in the image, but that's kind of something that is created on the image because of either your lenses or just a part that was overexposed. So in Camera Raw and in Lightroom, it's quite easy. Here I am in Camera Raw, but that's exactly the same in Lightroom if you are a Lightroom user. So you go to optics and you are going to be able to remove that pretty easily, usually. So when you open optics, here you have a box where it's written remove chromatic aberration. So if you click on it, see, it's almost all gone just with one click. So this is before. Really look at this area here and also here where we see some cyan, here red and green. Click on remove chromatic aberration and this is gone. If it doesn't work, you also have the defringe option here, so you can either sample an area. So here I'm going to sample this area. Here you can see I can remove the green amount, so I'm going to zoom in again a little bit more. So if I take it to 100%, the green is now gone. What I find a bit tricky with this tool is that it's removing the greens, which means it might also remove the green from other part of your image. Here it seems like it's not the case, but you really need to be careful with that. If it removes the green in one area, it's usually going to remove the green everywhere. So look here, look at the roof before optics correction, the fringing, and after. It's actually removed the green of the roof too. So be really careful with that because it might remove the problems in the edges, but it also remove all the greens in the whole photo. And sometimes if you are not careful, you are not going to notice it, and then it's going to create problem later in your edit. So the defringe option, I would be really careful when using it. I find that removing chromatic aberration works a little better, but yeah, that's two options that you have inside of Camera Raw. Now I am going to show you how to remove that inside of Photoshop. This is a technique to use if this box doesn't work and that you can't use the defringe option because it's removing all the color in your image. So in that case, there is a really easy technique to do. So what you're gonna do is to open inside of Photoshop. So my photo is open inside of Photoshop, and so see, if I zoom in, I still have those problems here. On purpose, I didn't check the box remove chromatic aberration, so I can show you how to fix that inside of Photoshop. So what we are going to do is that we're gonna create a new layer. So I just click here, this is my layer panel, I click on the plus, it's creating a new layer. I'm going to call this defringe, and I'm going to set this layer on the blending mode called color. Okay, I have another video about blending modes if you want to understand what are blending modes more in detail. And then I'm going to take my brush, so be on my keyboard, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to sampling a color. So here, the color of the sky, and I am going to brush on the area that I want to remove. Okay, so here I've been sampling the color of the sky, but I feel like maybe it's more part of the wall, so let's try. I'm going to sample the wall and brush, and yeah, I think it's better. So change your sampling point. Here you can see it's kind of red, so I'm just going to brush as well. And you see it's removing the red colors. So you sample and you brush. And because thanks to the blending mode, I'm going to change the blending mode to normal, and you're gonna see it's only brushing a color. It's really unnatural. But with the blending mode color, there is kind of some transparency, which makes it more natural. So here I am able to fix every color's problem. So I can remove everything that is kind of red, and it's going to blend more with the image now. Okay, so it's gonna take some time, but that's a way to fix all the color problems that you have in your image. Here, when it's really in the edges, that's kind of tricky because you don't want to remove the color in the sky. Okay. So yeah, you need to be very precise. It is definitely longer to do than just clicking on the chromatic aberration box. But in case this box doesn't work, this is one technique that you can use. And by the way, this is a technique that you can use for any color problem, or if you want to change the color of something, this is a technique that you can use. So this is just a new layer with the blending mode color, and you are just brushing a new color on top of the other one. So to don't make this video too long, I did the whole work to show you the before and after. So with chromatic aberration in camera combined with this fringe technique, here is the before and here is the after. So you can see everything, every weird color is now gone. And of course, if you are not zoomed in, it's not something that is going to be a problem, especially if you only post on Instagram. But if you do printing, I would really recommend to go in details and fix those little colors problem. So hope this helped. If you learned something, please like the video and maybe drop a little comments. It helps me to grow this channel, and I see you in the next video.